sweet. You are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
Exactly, Victor, exactly.
But
Very curious system.
I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both.
So
I shall
douchey.
make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? But really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn.
Really?
There everything will be made clear.
Wow. Really?
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You'll do nothing of the sort, bumpkin. Yeah, I'm gonna be arrogant enough. You'll do nothing of the sort, you bumpkin.
Shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Oh,
Hot
yes.
damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Wow. You asked for it, Hawthorne, you're getting it.
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-ass swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentle foot.
There we go. Oi, 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 oi. Fellas. Whoop. Oi. There we go. Come on, lads. You can do it. Oi. That's not what I wanted.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boar.
I love that.
Make
The
him watch it.
cretin creamed me. Oh, yes.
Had enough,
Got to love it.
peasant Spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Ever and a Witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps.
You slack-jawed yaps. I love it.
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone.
Oh, come
Is
on.
that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
I wonder if I actually should have, done
Your
it, like, peacefully.
methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
I can demonstrate if you'd like.
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly
Oh, wow.
demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your
Shani agrees
wish
with
is
you.
my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
Yeah, I wonder actually if Vladimir would have would not have fought them, but let's face it, it would have been fun enough.
Ah, so good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Well, well, well.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps
You want
his
to ruin
lass
that for you?
wears pots for shoes, case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with 1 foot bed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
It's a
Oh, look,
wedding.
dearie.
Ah.
I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never.
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. The man's got to dive in and fish it out.
What will I get if I retrieve
And
that
once
shoe?
I retrieve it,
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Oh, look at that face. I'd like to join in this fun.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
Wow. Really? Really? Those faces.
Try and game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Guild wholeheartedly apologizing after getting rid of this. Obi-Wan, no kidding. Imagine you to discover that this all had happened.
Observe, Shawnee.
My
It would be really
eyes
fun
are
to just
blue.
walk away. Okay, where is that slipper of yours? Hello, hello, hello? Is that all? Oh, hello, there's multiple shoes. Let's just get all of them. There we go. All the shoes while we're at it, just to be on the safe side. There we go. We are going to be the most arrogant, annoying person around here. I got your shoe, and your shoe, and your shoe. You all get a shoe. I think that's it, probably. That's not drown. I do know I've already gotten her shoe.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
Objectification,
I see
absolutely,
no amount
Arthur.
of silk could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Exactly,
Oh,
Obi-Wan,
so
exactly.
generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out. I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a
I knew she'd
piffle
be
about
angry
the
when I did
others.
that.
Oh, well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Smooth, Romeo. Smooth.
Thank you.
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down.
I have to admit, Halter, exactly. She does take this quite well.
Faster, faster till we expire.
Halter, wouldn't you though, if you knew somebody as serious as Geralt who's suddenly doing that? You'd probably be having a load of fun. Oh, Vladimir, you braggart.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The
Wait,
Witcher
really?
Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani.
Confidence is
Musicians,
everything. Absolutely,
something
Halter.
lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time
what?
you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, smooth. Come on.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Welcome back, Summer. Welcome back. Good to have you back in. Yeah, let's not brag. You're quite skilled yourself.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Smooth.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many. And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class.
Yep, Summer. Absolutely.
And none to match your charms.
Oh, thank you, Halter, for picking that up.
Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Wow. Smooth, buddy, smooth.
Not sure I do.
I know, Obi-Wan. Wow. He's diving
What are you
right in
doing?
there.
Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
Look at that,
We must
Obi-Wan. That's
agree.
some moves.
You can say whatever you please, but you should keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Welcome back, TQ. Welcome back. I couldn't resist.
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
See, my reasoning is,
Very well.
he would have been upset with Geralt.
See how I've
refusing it
reeled
fun.
her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Oh, Summer, I can get that. The whole 70 plus hours, it's fun, but it's also a whole lot. I'd probably have done exactly what he did.
Probably I'd have done
Nope.
what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everec.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your arse, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised.
Gonto.
Who is he?
Gonter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Oh no,
I
absolutely
said this
not.
much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
I was to
500
make
hours,
merry,
Metal.
carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
That's impressive, actually. 500 hours.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk to Master Mirror. I want to know what's going on. Hello there, buddy.
That gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs, and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
That is a kind of an interesting perspective,
Greetings,
actually.
Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dim. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks.
And I really appreciate
I've heard
having
a
you
lot
here,
about
everyone.
you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days and always wished to be just like him.
Whoa, harsh, buddy, harsh. How do you know I'm not Geralt?
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everec?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Author, I think that is exactly the point, yeah. He's a better villain because you're not sure he is a villain. Those make the best villains, the ones where you kind of can see the point and they kind of actually have a point. That's when they become the best villains because they do things you wouldn't want them to do, but you can understand why. Yeah, so not true. Prove it, buddy.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
Ooh, ouch.
I apologize, Shawnee. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself.
Oh
Shadi
yes,
isn't
Victor.
here for you.
I agree with you
She's
there.
here for
Erden
Geralt.
was too easy.
Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better
Why
dancer.
is he just
You
angering
lying
him?
dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd told me.
Olgierd visits my grave.
Yeah.
Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me.
Oh,
I
he
hear
knows
his
you're
every
there.
word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer.
Yeah,
Have a
Olgierd
splendid
knows
time,
he's
for
playing
time
you.
Time is short.
Shawnee, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Although
The
that's
night's
actually
still
pretty
young.
amazing. They did they mention that?
Not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Look there, Shawnee. The ladder brings us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us skip.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't...
Wait, am I to talk to you here?
You
Hello.
must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most of it.
What do you want me to... Oh, that's the idea. So, sit down. There we go.
Come now.
Just like that.
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about?
Exactly, I see
I'm
what you
sorry,
mean there.
converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes.
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes. Just as I thought.
Really?
Come. It's time we return.
That's the big talk? Really?
what's just as you thought. I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come. We were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that. Romantic.
Author, I'm agreeing with that absolutely. So far, the side quests have been some of the most excellent content that I've seen, and that's all the short form stuff.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most
no.
certainly would.
No.
You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
My apologies.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this
Haltor?
night, my dear.
Time for some backseating
Many
Gwent.
large sides.
Large signs, really now, good sir?
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
could just lose the game. It has an amusing outcome. Okay, Alter, we'll do that one. We'll do that one. Just a card to redraw. Sure, we'll redraw one of the ones. I literally, in case you're wondering, I have no cards. And also, no idea what to do. I won't win this, yeah, I assume so, Holdor. I just don't have the cards. Victor, I have no cards. Sure, whatever. Give me loads of cards there, buddy. Because you're drawing extra cards, yep. Oh, Victor, I mean, I literally, I bought some cards, but I've never played Gwent. I just never got any of the extra cards, so literally there's just nearly nothing I have in my deck. Papa JX, I know, I just, these types of games don't grab me. These types of card games are okay, but in the end they just, you know, they're just a little bit too, there's too much RNG in it for me to enjoy. It's basically just rolling some dice and, oh, you already passed, whatever. It's basically just rolling some dice in the end and having that, you know, having that work out. So yeah, I normally just really never bother with it. Gwent was some of the best parts of this game. Yeah, I suppose if you like these types of card games, sure. Oh no, Victor, I'm literally not even trying because literally I don't have a deck. 64? Wow. That is impressive. How'd you even manage that? How do you do this again? What was that again? Right click, there we go. Doubles the strength. Huh, cool. Okay, and that's pass. There we go. Someone, I can imagine that. There we go.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
Just Richard's even embarrassed.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk.
Broke your leg watching that. Sorry, Summer.
We'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say, dons the cap and gives us 5%
Oh, we
of
won.
the
Good
coin
to hear
he
that.
has.
Good to hear that.
Hear that?
See, I'm not alone in this. I'm not crazy.
Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rhodes long dead by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
Those ears. You look,
I kind of like this better.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher
hi-oh.
and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must.
This is all getting